What's good? You know we know stranger to shout outs on this channel. However, this one is a little bit different. I just want to send some condolences out to Mr. Daryl. Just want to send some condolences out to your loved ones, to my aunt, my family, just all of your loved ones that are impacted by your passing. And I just wanted to wear this hoodie today in memory of you. He actually made me this hoodie. Realize it can happen, Rich. One of my favorite hoodies because of the motivation, the message behind it, and it's something that I keep with me. So I felt like I would be remiss if I didn't say anything. So I just wanted to send my condolences, show you some love, tell you I thank you for all of the laughs. I appreciate you, and yeah, man, I just want to send my love, peace, and condolences to everybody that's impacted. So let's get into it. What's good, everybody? We back again. No Hedging Podcast.
You know what it is.
I am Rip 16.
I'm your boy, Ty the Jet. You know what I'm saying? Should be called
Ty
the Giant.
Ty the Giant. They pulled it off.
Yes, we did. Upset alert.
I mean, yeah, upset alert. But you know what? After our discussion and we was talking about it, I was oscillating back and forth. When I actually plugged, I did end up taking your convincing and go with the Giants.
Come on, man.
And they won, so.
Appreciate you for coming to the right side.
That worked out.
I told you the Vikings were frauds. Told you. And the world saw it.
They played a much better second half. They played a much better second half of football, which was expected, but it wasn't enough.
Nope.
They did play a much better second half, and Daniel Jones had a great.
Oh man, best game of his career.
Yeah, he had a great game.
Awesome.
Game. So, hats off to them. Can't complain.
Woo, dog.
They did their thing. So yeah, I ain't mad at that.
Appreciate it, man.
I am mad at my Chargers though.
Oh, they fucked me up.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell kind of second half that was.
You know what? I'm starting to throw the Chargers into the Falcons bucket. I'm starting to throw the Chargers into the Falcons bucket.
They've been had the same issue as far as closing games, but that was just you miss a kick.
It's unacceptable.
And then you give up 31 points in the second half.
Unacceptable.
They played how they were supposed to play in the first half. They played beyond how they were supposed to play in the first half, but the second half was ridiculous. I don't know who was at fault for that. I heard the offensive coordinator got fired.
He did. He's out.
And one of the QB coaches or
I don't know about
somebody.
QB. I know Joe Lombardi. He's gone, but I don't know. They just didn't execute, man. Like when you got a lead like that, you got to run the football. You got to convert on.
Do you feel like that's a defensive issue though, giving up 31 points in the second half?
Their offense stalled out. Their offense didn't do anything.
I mean, Herbert got him down there.
Yeah,
a couple times. They missed a field goal, which was wild.
Because you got to think about it. Like the Jags came back with no turnovers. They didn't get any turnovers from the Chargers, so that's turnover on downs. You know what I'm saying? That's from the Chargers not converting on third down, punting them back to football, giving them opportunities,
missing.
And then the defense, the Chargers defense, part of it is like, that's they're at fault as well because they didn't stop.
How many times did the Jags punt in the second half? Like once?
Once, if any. I don't remember. Probably once. Like every drive that they had, they went down the field and scored. So it's like, that's partly on the defense. And with that much talent that they got on the defense, I think is unacceptable. So,
you can still fault Staley some for having Mike Williams out there the week before, which he should have been out there. He ended up getting injured. So
we can say that in hindsight, but when they were up 27-0, nobody was thinking about Mike Williams.
Yeah, but I mean, that Mike Williams is the fail-safe.
Yeah.
So it's like,
but you got Keenan Allen too. You got Austin Eckler.
Keenan got sure hands. He's gonna catch it, but if you need that spectacular catch from Madden, you throw the ball to Mike.
Up 27-0, you don't need spectacular catches. You know what I'm saying? You just need to convert and move the ball continuously down the field.
Hey.
Keep possession.
Yeah, so it was ugly.
It's terrible.
It was ugly. I don't know what that was. Yeah, so they shot the bed.
They shot the bed. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Somebody really screwed the pooch.
Yeah.
All of those random ass sayings. But yeah, so we're here now.
Yep.
And that takes us to the rundown. Jacksonville is
Yep. Divisional round.
staying alive.
Stay live.
And they're going against Kansas City.
Yep.
The point spread is 9.
9. Yeah, in Kansas City at 9. So for me, my play, I'm rolling with Jacksonville plus 9 on this. Kansas City, they haven't been covering spreads all season. So I'm going to stay away from them covering, even though there's a good chance of them to cover.
Okay.
They coming out. It's their first playoff game this season, so they might come out with a lot of juice, a lot of energy, and they might run it up on Jacksonville. If Jacksonville goes down 27-0 to Kansas City, they're not coming back from that. So
I will hope not.
So with that being said, I think Jacksonville is going to fight. They are convincing themselves that they belong here and that they can compete. They got a lot of grit. Shout out to Doug Peterson. Shout out to Trevor Lawrence. Like, they clicking. They got a lot of offensive weapons, a lot of speed on the offensive side. The defense is going to be the question. See if they can, control Patrick Mahomes as much as they can and not let Travis Kelce go off.
Good luck.
Yeah, so, it's a tough task for them on the defensive side, but I think if offensively, if they can control the clock a little bit, stay on the field, have long drives, that'll give them a chance to actually give them a shot to win. But ultimately, I don't think they'll win, but I think they'll cover, though.
Makes sense. I'm kind of in a similar space with you. I do think Kansas City is more than capable of covering the point spread. They did a good job in their last game.
Yeah.
Of taking control, stand up on it on the lead and covered their last point spread.
Mm-hmm.
However, they haven't been great at point spreads this season. And the Jags are capable of covering 9. I do have the Chiefs still winning the game, but I do think, based upon how they've been playing this season, it's a possibility that they cover that. So
yeah,
that Jacksonville covers that 9. So I think I'm pretty much in the same space. I think I'm going Jacksonville plus 9. Now, if you get down to a touchdown or some shit like that, I don't know.
Yeah.
But 9, I think Jacksonville is capable of covering it. I tell you what, though. Trevor Lawrence, don't ever throw 4 picks again. Because if you do that shit against the Chiefs, it's not going to work out.
No way.
No way.
Not on the road in Arrowhead. Hell no.
No way. I don't give a damn how good you are. It's not going to work out. So, going to the next Saturday game, we have
the New York Football Giants, baby. Go Big Blue.
Versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
Philly.
Point spread is 7.5.
The Birds.
Point spread 7.5. I already know what you're picking.
Yep.
But tell me why.
Yeah, so I like my team here. I think we got a lot of juice. We got a lot of momentum. We're capable of winning on the road. First time we played Philly, it was a home game. They blew us out. It was like 40-22 or 40-28 or something like that. The game was uglier than what it was. Second time we played Philly about 3 weeks ago, we sat all of our starters, and we played backups. Philly played all of their starters. We only lost that game by 6 points. Now, that gives us confidence to come to Philly with our full arsenal, our full team healthy, ready to go, to compete. People are not 100% sold on Jalen Hurts' shoulder, his throwing arm, whatever the case may be. But other than that, I think we can compete against Philly. If we play the way we're supposed to play, minimize the penalties, do not turn the ball over, and we protect Daniel Jones, and those are some things that we've been doing pretty well over the past couple weeks. I think if we continue to do that, we got a shot. I'm definitely leaning the side of Giants plus 7.5. It's a divisional game. It's a playoff game, so I believe this games are going to be really close, at least going into the fourth quarter. And ultimately, I'm gonna lay my money on the Giants money line as well to take the upset. You know what I mean? I got Giants going to the Super Bowl. I just put the bets in. So put the bets in about 3 weeks ago. You might think I'm crazy, but I feel like we got a lot of confidence. We got a lot of juice. We like being underdogs. Every time we won the Super Bowl, we were the underdogs. At least in the past, the past 2 Super Bowls.
That was a very different team.
Very different team, but I think we still got a shot here. We got a shot.
I mean, you know, as we said so eloquently before, the third matchup in the season with these division teams.
Yep.
There's a lot of familiarity.
Yep.
And for that reason, I do think the Giants can cover the point spread against the Eagles. I think Jalen has had enough rest to get out there and give a good enough performance to win the game, because, I mean, he can still use his legs, just like Daniel Jones had 70-something yards rushing last week. Jalen is more than capable of doing that also, and also throwing some touchdowns. So, I'm not counting the Eagles out of winning the game, but I do think that the Giants can definitely cover the point spread, just based off of it being a division rivalry again. And just like the Bengals and the Bengals and the Ravens, when they played, the Bengals were really right there neck and neck with them the whole game. It was just only a couple plays which made a difference to get the separation. So
it was one play.
Yeah.
That scoop and score. That fumble to the house.
That fumble in the end zone, he reached out and knocked it out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a common play.
Too far away. Too far.
It was too far, but who knows if something like that occurs during this game and it goes out of the team's way.
I think here, one thing that I noticed by watching Philadelphia, they've been kind of susceptible to allowing a lot of rushing yards. So I think here, if we game plan it right offensively, we're going to run the ball more with Saquon, more than we did last week. Last week, Daniel Jones had more carries than Saquon Barkley. You know what I'm saying? This week, I think we're going to dial it up where Saquon probably has about 17 to 25 carries. I think if we do that, because Philadelphia is weak up the middle. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that they play their defense, they play a wide 9. So basically that means their defensive ends, like, they're wide. So that opens up the rushing lanes in the middle. So, and that's why they went and got who they went. They went and signed some guy. I can't remember the defensive tackle, but they signed a defensive tackle to try to shore that up. You know what I'm saying? But I think if we run the ball just straight down their throat, I think we got an opportunity to actually win the game. Because their rushing defense is not good. It's not at all.
But their offense is really good.
The offense is really good. That's going to be that's just going to be the chess match between the defensive coordinator and their offensive coordinator.
So how many stops can you get versus how many scores can you get?
But like I said, we're healthy now. Like some of our secondary players, they didn't play the first game that we played them, and they obviously didn't play the second game because we were sitting everybody. So we got a full healthy roster on the defensive side, except for one pass rusher, but he might play. But other than that, I think we can compete, man. We can really compete.
All right, man. I mean, I'm here for it.
I'm excited.
I'm here for it. I think it'll be a good game.
Just can't turn the ball over, man.
No.
Just can't turn the ball over. That's all it is. You turn the ball over in the playoffs, it's kind of hard to bounce back from it, especially our type of offense. We don't have the firepower to come back from turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, so you got to play pretty clean. And I think that's across the board for all of the teams. What I've seen from Wild Card Weekend, it was a lot of closer games, some comebacks. I mean, we even had Miami really scrapping with the Bills.
Yeah.
So these backup quarterbacks dangerous this season?
Nah.
They are. They are. But yeah, so I'm pretty much in agreement with that. I can definitely see it.
Giants
at least for the
plus
point
7.5.
At least for the point spread.
Go G-Man. Go Big Blue. I'm
he
taking
won
the
them
money
for the
line.
Super Bowl. I don't know about all that.
Yep, I'm taking them.
But, hey, you like it. I love it. Next game we got Cincinnati Bengals versus the Buffalo Bills. The point spread is 5.5. They are in Buffalo this time.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this one, the game that went incomplete due to the unfortunate incident with DeMar Hamlin on the tackle? Do you think Buffalo – I mean, what Buffalo team do you think comes out?
I think a better Buffalo team comes out to play today, Sunday. And reason why, like, one, they play like shit. Josh Allen played like shit last week. Like, he was terrible. He had, 3 turnovers? Like, 3 turnovers, threw 2 picks. One wasn't his fault, obviously, but then he fumbled that scoop and scored for a touchdown. So, I think he cleans that up a little bit. I don't see him turning the ball over 3 times again. And, especially, I just don't see him turning the ball over again. I think, they still got that juice on them to try to go all the way with the situation. And then on the flip side of that, Cincinnati, they a little banged up offensively. They got some offensive linemen that are out. I think it's like 3 offensive linemen that are out, maybe 2 by game time. But that's going to be a problem.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I feel like when it comes to Buffalo's defense defending Cincinnati and Joe Burrow, I feel like the matchup to watch is probably going to be Jamar Chase and my guy from LSU. What's his fucking name? 27. Can't think of his name right now. But he's a good lockdown corner, man-to-man corner, so that's going to be a good matchup to watch. But at the same time, Cincinnati got a lot of receivers. They got Tyler Boyd. They got T. Higgins. They got guys.
They got 3-headed snake.
Yeah, they got guys. But the thing is, can that offensive line hold up against Buffalo's pass rush? So it's going to be a good battle back and forth. I think Buffalo can win. I'm not sure about the cover, but I think Buffalo wins it for sure.
Interesting you said that about the cover. I'm hearing some rumblings that, people are leaning towards Cincinnati to at least cover the point spread with the 5.5. That's based on their performance against Miami. And then also this season, Buffalo hasn't been tremendous at covering spreads either. I mean, it's sort of like the Chiefs, a lot of those games where they're expected to win. And I think in fairness, the Chiefs and Buffalo both get a lot of high point spreads or got a lot of high point spreads this season. So, and they did not cover all of them. So people are kind of leaning towards Cincinnati covering the point spread at least. And I'm kind of feeling that.
Yeah, low key. I'm gonna wait it out before I play it because it may go down a little bit. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's gonna move a little bit more, but I don't know.
I don't think it's going up.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
I don't think the point spread is going up.
No, it's not gonna go up. I mean, if it goes down to if more people are putting money on Cincinnati, then that's gonna bring that side down, and then that's gonna make it's gonna bring the whole line down to maybe 4 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's waiting it out. It might stay at 5.5. It's tough, man. It's a tough one. It's just hard it's hard to say right now.
I'm leaning towards 5.5.
Cincinnati, the Bengals. Yeah.
I still like the Bills to win. I mean, maybe the Bills on the money line if you're taking it a little bit high, but
I think I might roll with Buffalo on this one.
If I do, I probably end up taking the money line.
Yeah, I take.
But I don't like 5.5.
I think I'll run Buffalo at home on this one. Buffalo at home, cover the spread. That's a touchdown. They like to throw deep. They like to home run hitters all the time.
They do like to let it loose.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna roll with that.
I'm not mad at it. That's just where I'm leaning though. Point spread for the Bengals, but I do like Buffalo money line, so we'll see how I sauce that up. Last game. Dallas Cowboys.
Fuck them.
Dallas beat the brakes off the Buccaneers. Cowboys.
Yeah, they blew them out.
Versus San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco. San Fran is the favorite by 3.5. What you think?
I like the 49ers here.
Okay.
I like the 49ers here. That defense is crazy. That defense is nuts. And here's the problem. With a defense like that, you got to run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You got to run the ball. Dallas don't run the ball. They try to.
They try.
But it doesn't pan out. Zeke is washed up. Tony Pollard, he's a good back. But you got to run the football. And I just think the 49ers defense is super fast. It's tough. It's aggressive. They're going to get after you. You know what I'm saying? If you get behind the sticks, if they put Dallas behind the sticks, Dallas in trouble. You get Dallas in 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12. You know what I'm saying? They're in trouble. Okay. So I think the thing to watch is definitely the 49ers defense versus Dallas offense. On the other side of that, you have, one of your guys, Brock Purdy, one of these rookie quarterbacks you think is so great. But I think the offense for the 49ers, they know who they are. They're going to run the ball. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get the ball into their playmakers' hands, whether it's Christian McCaffrey, whether it's Deebo Samuel, whether it's George Kittle. Those guys going to touch the rock.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And the good thing about those guys, you put the ball in their hands, all three of them can take it to the house.
Right.
At any given moment. Last time Dallas played the 49ers, CMC wasn't there. They are a different team with Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I think on the road, this is another road game for Dallas. It might be a close game, but I got the 49ers to cover. I think low scoring. But, yeah, I just can't see Dallas going to the NFC Championship, going through the 49ers. I think this is their last stop. I hope it's their last stop.
I
hope.
I do think the 49ers win this game. They got a lot of weapons. The Cowboys, they'll play a great game, then they'll turn around and play a mediocre to a bad game. They've done that a lot.
I'm used to it.
And at this point, I feel like San Fran is equipped to be able to handle the best parts that Dallas has to offer. So,
yeah.
I'm leaning towards San Fran on it's 3.5. I still may take them on the 3.5.
Take the 3.5.
I'll take them on.
Let your nuts hang.
I like a money line in my parlay though.
Yeah, for sure.
But
yeah.
But if we talking straight up, I'm leaning towards San Fran 3.5. I just feel like they're a better team, and they've shown more consistency even with having a rookie quarterback who I haven't seen him come out and make a bunch of rookie mistakes. Like,
well, that's what that offense does. That offense protects that. You know what I'm saying? Run the football, easy throws. And then some throws he made great. He move around, scramble,
he got
scramble,
an arm,
scramble,
he scramble,
hit it.
He finds somebody. I just haven't seen him make a lot of bad rookie decisions. Like, for example, Herbert, I'm calling it freshman, but his rookie season, Herbert, he showed the arm strength, but sometimes he had some messed up decision making. He might have held the ball too long. You could have threw that away. He threw a pick or something like that. I mean, it was just rookie mistakes, and I haven't seen it that much out of Purdy. Of course, he does have that offense, which has a lot of weapons, and like you said, credit to the coordinators for calling plays and getting him in a position to be successful with the play calling. But I think Purdy has ultimately made some good decisions, and it'll be good enough to take the Cowboys with the defense that they have. So
yeah, and I don't see Dak not about to have a back-to-back good game like he did. That was damn near perfect game he had. Damn near perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not happening again.
He looked good.
That's not happening again, bro. Like, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they were washed. Everybody knows that. They were like that all season. You know what I'm saying? But I told you they were going to the playoffs, though. Didn't I tell you they're going to win the division? I told you that. Yeah, I told you that. All right. Just want to make sure we got that because we ain't talk about that. But, yeah, I told you.
Did.
But,
I just told you it was teams on them.
Yeah.
They was on their heels, and they were. They was right there.
Yeah, but I don't see.
Said the Falcons was gonna beat them the second time. You can be like, oh, they pulled them out. But
they did pull them out though.
But they won.
They did pull them out. Y'all was gonna lose that.
For the Falcons won though.
Y'all was gonna lose that. But nevertheless, Dallas, get ready for this L coming. I look forward to seeing that. You know what I mean? And ready to send you Cowboys back to the crib. You know what I'm saying?
To the residence.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to see the 49ers and the Giants in the NFC Championship. That's what I want to see.
All right. I'm not mad at it, man.
That's what I want to see.
I'm not mad at
Wishful thinking.
it. Very wishful.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at it. Like I said, I get it. I completely get it. So with all that being said, though,
Let's talk about it.
what's your best bets?
Best bets. So first game, I like. What's the first matchup?
Jags and Chiefs.
Jags and Chiefs. So my bet on this one, Jags +9. That's my first one. The second game is the Giants. I like them +7.5, and I like them money line.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Sunday, I like the Bills -5.5, and then Sunday night, give me the 49ers -3.5. So on Saturday, I like the 2 dogs to cover, and then on Sunday, I like the 2 favorites to cover.
I'm leaning towards Saturday. Give me the 2 dogs to cover, and Sunday, Bengals cover, 49ers cover. I do like the Bills money line, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna say the Bengals cover the point spread. I'm gonna go with that.
yeah.
That's where I'm leaning. I don't know.
I'm excited, man. Can't wait. Can't wait. Y'all see what time it is.
That Bengals Bills is gonna be interesting.
Y'all see my big blue gear. We ready.
Why are you up here Harlem shaking?
We ready, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey man, I'm not mad at it, man. You know, I think it's gonna be a good weekend of games. I think you could easily tune into every one of these games and enjoy it. It's a couple potentials for some runaways, but we're gonna see how it play out. You know,
Particularly in the AFC.
yeah, for sure. But we're gonna see how it play out, man. This should be a fun weekend. We're gonna see how it goes. Our boy has an interesting parlay. Me and you will talk about that later, but
Yeah.
he got an interesting parlay. I'm not mad at it. It's not a bad one.
He
So-
cash. So
Yeah, I'm talking about coming up this weekend.
yeah.
So we'll see. That
Yeah.
Bengals Bills is the key. But yeah, man. So
With that being said,
with that being said, we ain't gonna hold y'all too long. It's a short week, so we're gonna keep it nice, short, and sweet for y'all. Y'all tap in, like, share, comment, subscribe. Keep staying with us, and we're gonna keep staying with y'all. We're gonna ride this thing all the way out till we get to the Super Bowl, baby.
oh, absolutely. Make sure you guys follow the No Hedging podcast and stay tuned for next week. And remember, do not wager what you can't afford to lose.
No, for sure. Because we're not responsible.
Not responsible. Till next time, you bastards. Let's get it.
Peace.